Do you think they're making her belly look bigger
God.
to show that she has 5 in there?
Yeah, well, that's what happens. Do you ever see like the Octomom's stomach when she was pregnant? It's like touching the ground.
Oh my God, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
I know.
I'm sorry. It's beautiful. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's a miracle of life. I apologize.
What's on me, dude?
Yes, I fucking seen it, man. I'm sorry that I brought it to your attention like that, but yes, it is. It's a tough look. Where's the dad, by the way, of the Octo children? Where's he?
Oh, I can't imagine.
All right, Quints, I feel like we've been waiting for this one for a minute.
Yep.
Just because, I mean, I've seen it before. I don't really remember it, and I kind of understand why now, because it was, I mean, nothing happened.
I just watched it and don't remember it.
I know. It's another one of those situations. I feel like of all the ones we've watched, this was the one that was kind of the most pandery.
Oh, yeah.
Like the most not really respecting the intelligence of the audience, which I know might sound strange to say for a kids movie, but I think it's super relevant. Like that honestly makes the difference between the good and the bad. Like there are others that we've watched on this, like well, you weren't here for Rip Girls, but that movie, you know, that doesn't really insult. Like, you know, kids can handle that shit. Like it's great, but this one,
its audience was like middle school too, because like when you get to middle school, the parents start to like pay a little less attention to you. Right. And she just wanted the attention so bad throughout the whole movie, and you just don't care.
I know. And that also kind of bothered me, just speaking of the parents, because obviously we talk about parents all the time, and these ones weren't the worst.
No, they weren't bad at all.
They were literally just right in the middle, I would say. Yeah. But I didn't like how dumb they like seemed to be. Like I thought the movie made them feel really stupid. And it was just like, and it made the girl seem like so like, yeah, you know.
Well, that's what she does in Halloween Town too.
Well, I feel like it's not that bad.
She was a complainer.
She is a complainer. I mean, Marnie's a bit of a complainer for sure.
But this whole movie was just her complaining.
Yeah, it absolutely was, and just the most irritating way, to the point of like, just her coming up to her parents being like, everything you're doing is wrong. I know it's right. And then her parents are like, yeah, I guess you did the whole time, actually. Like, fuck.
Sorry, our plate was full with the 5 kids that we just had.
Jesus fucking Christ.
She said 5 months ago.
Yeah, I know. Give them a goddamn break.
That's not enough time for those parents to
adjust. Yeah. No, it's not long at all.
Dad's working a lot.
Yeah.
Like, cut him some slack.
Seriously, just let him go.
He's just grinding away at Lowe's. 70 hours a week, he said.
Yeah, trying to get his fucking college degree. Like, why don't you, I don't know, help him out a little bit more, you know what I mean?
You don't have to make him feel bad, too, on top of it.
Yeah, you can just, I don't know.
It wasn't that bad, though. The movie?
No, it could have been
so bad.
It was just kind of, I don't know. Just kind of boring, I guess.
I don't even have it in my bottom 3, I don't think.
No. It's this movie is so mediocre. It's so mediocre. You know?
It felt like a commercial for like the first 20 minutes. Like I was watching her explain Chef Boyardee ingredients. She's doing the fourth wall so much.
Dude, that was what was upsetting to me was like how they would have a voiceover go into a fourth wall break. Like that didn't make any sense. And then you have the whole freezing time thing and like her delusions or whatever like were being shown.
Yeah, she was lying
in her head and stuff. Yeah, it just didn't feel cohesive. Like I feel like all of those elements are fine if you use them separately, but there was scenes where it would
all three.
Like most scenes I think had at least 2 of those things in them.
Yeah, she was voicing over like 90% of the movie.
Yeah, which sucks for a kid's movie. Like I mean, we said it in there, I think, but like breaking the fourth wall definitely better than voiceover.
Yeah,
it does. But the combination between the two was just kind of stupid.
You know what I think we should do? We should watch again the worst movie on each page.
Wow, we should definitely. Honestly, yes, we should have a debate about like.
Per page.
Next, we know Mom's Got a Date with the Vampire is not going to be the worst one.
We know it's movies. We've all seen it. It's good.
Yeah, but once we pass that one, then I think we should like look through this and be like, which one of these was the worst?
Yeah, and then we It would be so
that's
funny.
not a bad idea. Although I will say, I feel like it might be Miracle in Lane 2, and there's no fucking way I'm watching that movie again.
I think Ready to Run is the worst one. I didn't see Miracle in Lane 2.
Oh, okay.
Because, that's right.
That's so tough. Because that movie was, Ready to Run was so bad. Like, we stopped watching it.
Yeah.
Which we didn't do for... say what you will about the rest of them, but that's the only one we just completely stopped paying attention to.
It was horrible.
So much potential. Just
Sinbad.
Completely lost. I know.
Every
fucking Don Knotts in this movie was better than Sinbad in that.
I know. Don Knotts is great. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I don't know if...
Oh, he's fucking...
He's got to be.
Oh
he looked
God.
like, a foot in.
Yeah,
in that movie.
He is long dead, dude, for sure.
They probably record that, 98 too,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was still spry back then.
Yeah. He had his legs underneath him still.
Oh, my God. Yeah, so he's doing fine.
Okay, so The Other Me.
Yes, that's
You've
the next
seen
one
it?
on the list. I have seen it. It does star the youngest Lawrence brother, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen it, in a long time. I think it might be bad because, again, like Quints, I haven't seen in a long time. Don't really remember, but I know I watched it. Quints obviously wasn't that great, so I think this might be a similar situation.
It's got to be about, a bad twin.
A bad twin?
Yeah. He's trying to calm him down. Is that what it is?
No.
Fuck!
It's if that's what you think it is, you're going to be quite surprised by this one.
Can I see what it is?
Yeah, sure.
Let me see.
I'll just tell you. It's
Okay.
about this kid who gets a chemistry set and
Cloned.
Yeah, so he...
Fuck, that was my next guess!
Yep. So he, accidentally clones himself, and then he starts sending the clone to, school and stuff for him, but the clone,
was an idiot.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to, use silverware or anything like that. But obviously then what happens is, the clone becomes more popular than he ever was. So then I honestly have no idea what happens after that. I don't remember, but I'm sure there's some kind of conflict.
Dude. Okay, so that guy who played the dad in Quints, he was in the Halloween reboots in 2007.
Okay. He's definitely been in a lot of stuff. I recognize that dude.
Was it Agent Cody Banks?
Okay, solid credit.
Yep, Quints.
Yep.
The Fugitive.
Really?
Yep.
That's a good movie.
It is a really good movie.
I like that one a lot.
Harrison Ford. Yeah. Yeah, he was in that.
Tommy Lee Jones, one of the best lines of all time. He's like, I didn't kill my wife. I don't care.
Yeah,
that's so good. That's great. It doesn't get any better than that. That's acting, baby. That's what signed the
cinema.
Yeah. That's what got him fucking the Men in Black franchise.
Let's see what the IMDb reviews say.
For Quints. Okay, Here we go.
What do you think? More people liked it or don't like it? Because there's a lot.
I honestly think that there's enough. I think that the people who are writing on this are stupid enough to like this movie, so I'm going to say more people like it than not.
Okay, so I haven't seen a single 10.
Okay.
But I've seen a lot of 2s and 1s and 5s and 8s.
Okay.
So what do you want to hear first? A good one or a bad one?
Let's go from best to worst.
Okay. Oof.
Some brutal stuff in there.
I'm just trying to see which one of these is more out of insane. This one's definitely more insane. Quints. Despite what you might obviously think is not a film about birth of quintuplets, it's about the experience of being an older sibling to those quintuplets. And the film is seen and narrated through the eyes of 14-year-old sister played by Kimberly J. Brown. They use the full name with the middle initial every time they talk about the actress. I have to say this is one of the better products to come from the Magic Kingdom I've seen in recent years. The cast is very appealing, and it's done in such a way that an adult in years such as myself can emphasize with the plight of a 14-year-old girl just lost in the shuffle.
This was written by the guy who played the art teacher in the movie.
Gotta be. Kimberly J. Brown really makes the film. She's a nice, normal 14-year-old girl just looking to make her mark in the world. And she hasn't quite found the thing that moves her. She comes from a pair of normal parents who are anything but a pair of normal, who, if anything, are a pair of overachievers. And it's ridiculous. They've got financial problems with 5 extra months. Dude, she called her young Miss Brown in this. Is finally finding herself under the tutelage of a caring art teacher, James Cowles. That's the actor again.
That is bad news.
This does lead to a family crisis of sorts. Of course, it's all resolved in good Disney fashion, but the film itself is charming. They played good parents, and Don Knotts. Yeah, you got his
Don Knotts, baby.
Don Knotts.
Shout out to him.
I gotta look at this other person's reviews. Let's see what this.
Oh, what else this person has put their 2 cents in on?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
No.
I feel like they probably have rated some movie that's like about dogs or something like that.
They gotta be on. I'm guessing all Disney.
Right.
So while this loads, I'll read a bad one.
Okay.
So this was June 18th, 2021. This person reviewed it.
Okay, so right. When did George Floyd happen? Like, isn't that when that went down? May. Okay.
Okay. So hold on. This just loaded of this chick's old. So she's been watching Macmillan and Wife, which I've never heard of before, but it's a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
She's reviewing episodes. The Beast Must Die.
Oh no.
I mean, dude, I've never heard of any of these. The Gorilla Man.
Jesus Christ.
A wartime espionage thriller, it says. Yeah, so they're just reviewing old TV shows.
Gotcha. So they're just a crazy person. They're a hoarder.
Okay, so I'll let you pick which review I read, because they're both unhinged.
Okay.
So June 18th, 2021, or May 15th, 2006.
Ooh. I gotta see. Fuck, let's go 2006. Let's kick it old school.
I hate saying anything negative, but I have to warn everybody about how awful this movie is. I could not stop watching it because I kept on wondering if it was all some big joke or something. The movie did have an okay idea behind it. If it would have been done differently, the main character, Kimberly J. Brown, gets so annoying throughout the movie that you want to throw your television out of the window.
Wow.
She does a horrible, HORRABLE, in all caps, job it's spelled narrating wrong as well.
Horrible.
And her character keeps on tricking you about dude, this guy, every time she said something imagination, he was like, fuck! He getting so mad.
He was the one who fell for it.
Yeah, every time.
Hilarious.
And she keeps tricking you about what happens, and then he'll go back and say, I was just kidding. That wasn't really what happened.
Which,
in quotes.
I mean, honestly, that's true, because that is what she did, and it was that ridiculous.
It was annoying.
Yeah.
I think one major thing that turned me off about the movie is the fact that the main character will constantly talk to you, the viewer. It makes it seem like I am watching one of those toddler shows where they ask you questions and wait for you to answer. In fact, that is just what she does. It is too bad that Disney wasted money on this movie. The acting in this movie feels like a cheap high school play. Hopefully you won't waste your time watching it. I gave it a 1 for awful, but it deserves 0.
Damn, that is harsh. That is harsh. Brings up a lot of good points, to be honest.
You know the toddler thing? When he said, like, the baby show?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think about that, but now that I've heard it, it's real.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
That guy's right. She's like Dora.
She's going full Dora mode. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Dora, for sure.
Yeah. She's waiting to ask us, like, how we're supposed to cross the river.
What are you going to give it? 10.
Oh, my
God. He gave it a 1. He said he'd give it a 0, but he hasn't been through what we've been through.
That's fucking true, dude. He doesn't have the.
He does not have the stones.
All of our ratings from now on are completely trauma based. Like these are all PTSD.
That
ratings.
movie's like an 8 for me on a Friday night if I'm.
Yeah, you fucking throw on like Punks right before this, and I mean, I'm saying this one deserves an Academy Award. Yeah, but it's so mediocre. I mean, realistically, I think I'm going to give it a 4.
Yeah, I was thinking 4.
Yeah, I feel like that's a kind of a right score for this.
I was thinking 3, but then I was like, that's still a little too low.
Yeah.
It's like, it wasn't that bad.
No, it's not. It's just like
it's
room temperature fucking water or something like that. That's really all this movie is. It honestly is just like a big waste of time because, I mean, nothing happens.
It was just 80 minutes of her complaining about babies.
It really feels like the Disney Channel's just like, guys, we have to fill 90 minutes with something. Like, what do we got?
It's a tax break. Dude, that's it.
Yes, this movie feels like a tax break. Oh, man.
Did I tell you this story? Okay, this is going to be off topic.
Okay, yeah.
But it's wild about a movie I
Thank
watched.
God.
So, me and my friend, we always watch horror movies together, like really bad ones. Like, we look for bad ones. Like, kind of how we do with these Disney, where we're not just skipping the good ones.
Yeah.
But, so we're watching this one. It's, like, new. It's on Hulu. But it was about, it was one of the girls from Booksmart. I can't, like, the skinny, not Jonah Hill's sister.
The other one.
But she was in it, and there's no dialogue in the movie. That's, like, the whole thing. And it's her house getting invaded by aliens.
Yeah.
And it's like there's there's sound in the movie, but like it's no dialogue. She's just running away from the alien the whole movie. It sucked. But so that's not the main point of this story. So we're watching this movie, and he's like, "Yo, do you want to get pizza?" It's like, "Yeah, let's get pizza." So I was like, "Yeah, whatever the total is, I'll split whatever you get." And he was like, "Okay." So we got like the cheese bread shit, wings, stuffed crust pizza, and we're like,
Pizza Hut, or where'd you get it from? Oh, okay. Sorry.
We wait. We finally get it. We pause this fucking shitty movie, and we open all 3. We lined them up on his kitchen counter. Open all 3, and it all looks horrible. We're like, ooh, like the cheesy dude. Like the cheesy bread box was like a normal pizza box, and then it was like this big.
I love it.
And then there's just like a little cup of like marinara sauce. So so I was like, this looks fucking like shit. Like, where'd you get this? And he was like, Pasquale's with a Q. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so we're eating it. And I'm like, dude, this kind of tastes like I've had this before. And then it hits me. Like, I was like I had like a Jimmy Neutron like brain blast. I'm like, oh my God, this is Chuck E. Cheese pizza. And they got into a legal battle because they kept changing their name on DoorDash to Pasquale's.
Right.
After one of their characters.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is Chuck E. Cheese pizza. And he was like, I was like, that's why it tastes like how it does. And he goes, well, those fuckers got $70 out of me.
Dude, it's going to keep that joint business for another year.
$70 of all that shit.
Holy shit.
The boneless wings I couldn't even eat. It tasted like rubber. Oh. It was so bad.
Wow. Like, holy shit.
Like gas station.
So Chuck, dude, fucking, have you had that Hunt's Brothers pizza that you buy at gas stations?
No.
Fucking, I might go grab some right now, dude.
Really?
Yeah. Listen, it's not good, but like sometimes I love shitty pizza. Sometimes I love a bad slice. And they've got the wings. They've got their wings that are just like the Little Caesars wings, which I like because, again, they're pretty gross. Like, they're small.
Rubbery.
Yeah, they're rubbery, but I like how it's just, I mean, you just, and then they're fucking gone. Like, it's just so easy to eat.
When I visited our friend, he got the Burn and Dairy or whatever that place is, like that one.
Oh, yeah. They
had good pizza.
Oh, I bet they do.
For like $3.
That seems like one of the gas stations that, you know, it's like
homeless people dream about.
Sure, dude. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. When I lived in Florida, I was fucking taking trips to the Wawa like nonstop.
Really?
Yeah. Dude,
I think I've only been there once.
It's good. Also, their fucking their air machine for, you know, putting air in your tires, free.
Yeah, that's great.
It's fucking crazy. It was
BJ's
awesome.
does that too. It's fantastic.
BJ's does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. I've never been to a BJ's. It's just like,
you ever gone to BJ?
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
But it's just like a Sam's Club, right? It's
yeah,
like a
basically. Okay, yeah, it's like a warehouse store.
Right.
But they got like gas deals and shit if you got a membership.
Yeah.
Which my mom does, and I got her card still.
Damn.
I stole it.
Ballin'.
She's not getting that shit back ever. So I gotta look up the other me.
Oh yeah,
I gotta get fired up before All right, we finish this. When Will Browning is threatened with military summer school. Okay.
Jesus Christ, that's his name? Already in, and I'm out.
If he doesn't get better grades, he decides to do a science project that will definitely get an A. So he buys some ocean pups, unhatched sea creatures. Like
okay, right. Pets. Yeah, they're like sea monkeys.
That will look spectacular.
Yeah.
But he hasn't bargained for the cloning agent that the... oh, my God. This is unbelievable. Dude, it is Andrew Lawrence.
Yeah.
So he made his rounds, huh?
Oh, for sure. Dude, those Lawrence brothers, they were fucking big. I remember during Horse Sense, I told you there was that guy who... fucking traveled across the country to try and kidnap them.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a minute.
Did you ever hear that show, Recess?
Oh, fuck yeah. I love that show. Was he on there?
He was the main character. He played TJ.
Oh, man. That's sick. Dude, Recess.
That show was great.
That show was good.
I used to watch it when I was a kid after school. It was great.
Yeah, me too. That was like, I liked that show a lot.
The first movie that Andrew Lawrence ever did, it's a John Travolta film.
Look Who's Talking.
What do you mean?
Is that what it is?
It's a White Man's Burden.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Dude, I feel like going into, like, sorting through John Travolta's filmography is, like, enough to drive someone to, like, fucking H.P. Lovecraft level madness. Like, if you try and fucking watch every John Travolta movie, you're going to start having nightmares about Cthulhu.
Dude, like, at some point you're going to be like, wow, some of these are good. Like, what is...
You get...
like, when you get to,
Stockholm Syndrome?
Like, Grease. Like, when you're watching Grease.
Grease. Yeah, Grease is pretty solid.
Pulp Fiction, you're like, wow. And then you get to Wild Hogs. You're like, fuck.
Bro... Dude, I mean, how many people have fucking hung themselves with Wild Hogs playing on the TV?
Dude, every person that's committed suicide down south has killed himself with that movie, playing in their living room in the background. Like one of those TVs with the back on it.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, dude. I mean, if you look at the times TBS aired that movie and like the suicide rate, it's the fucking same graph.
It's in Mississippi.
Yeah. It's a straight line.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe that. Fuck that. Is Robin Williams in that one?
I don't think so. What's Tim Allen is?
Yeah.
I share a birthday with him. Did you know that?
You share a birthday with Tim Allen
and the Olsen twins.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Yep. Now I gotta do crack.
Cocaine.
They did.
Yeah.
Crack and cocaine, but I'm not rich enough.
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's right. You're a man of the people.
I gotta go the Olsen way.
Yeah. You're a man of the people. You're staying humble, all right? Sticking to your roots, doing crack.
Yeah, it's in my birth sign or whatever they say.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Shit.
Oh, you're a Taurus?
I'm a Gemini king.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Sensitive.
Nice. Ooh.
I don't know if that's what that means. I made that up.
I am sensitive, though. That's just how I feel.
I'm going to cry if you guys make fun of me in the comments.
All right, dude. You want to wrap this one up?
Yeah, let's put a bow on it, King.
Damn, we jinxed.
Let's go!
I'll fucking suck your dick right now, brother.
We know what the other me's about now.
All right. Let's go.